Intamin Amusement Rides has been one of my favorite roller coaster manufacturers for as long as I could remember. After riding Superman Ride of Steel at Darien Lake back when I was a young teenager, I became obsessed with this company. I would follow all of their projects and would have to be amongst the first to ride their latest and greatest attraction. Well, after getting on Pantheon a couple weeks ago and Velocicoaster a couple weeks prior to that, I've finally hit up every major Intamin roller coaster in North America. I know I say this basically with every ranking list I create, but this one was really the hardest to rank. Without a doubt, I know that some of your favorites will be left on the sidelines, but that's just how it works when there are so many good coasters to rank. Before I get to my list, just a friendly reminder that I have an Instagram and TikTok account. I post daily content, so go check it out. Number 10, Intimidator 305, located at King's Dominion, opened in 2010. Starting off with the most polarizing roller coaster to make the cut, Intimidator 305 is a powerhouse of a ride and then some. I compare a ride on this high-octane thrill machine to that of a heavy workout session. Every turn is punishing, pushing your body to the limits of what you can handle on a roller coaster. I-305 isn't all turns. There are a couple moments of airtime, but that's not really the reason why you ride this attraction. The reason why I-305 is so polarizing is intensity. Either you enjoy the bone-crushing G's or find it a bit too much. I find myself falling somewhere in the middle. I do enjoy the intensity, but I really only want a couple rides on this coaster when I visit King's Dominion. Number 9, Skyrush, located at Hershey Park, opened in 2012. Okay, maybe I spoke a little too soon calling I-305 the most polarizing roller coaster because here we are with Skyrush. After taking my first ride on this coaster back in 2014, I quickly became a fanatic. However, as the years went by, my obsession over Skyrush began to fade. The flaws became more apparent and the positives started to lose their shine. Skyrush is an airtime machine similar to I-305, but just with airtime. Every hill is punishing, pushing you to the max negative Gs your body can take. The negative is of course the restraints. We all know Skyrush is nicknamed Thigh Crush for a reason. Also, Skyrush is starting to develop a rattle. It's worse the farther you sit to the back of the train. Number 8, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Located at Universal Studios Islands of Adventure, opened in 2019. Hagrid's may not be the most intense roller coaster or super thrilling for that matter, instead it's just a pure fun ride. This is a well-themed, long ride that will keep you engaged from start to end. Every launch is fun and forceful, giving you a nice shot of adrenaline. The ride gives plenty of reasons to re-ride. Take a ride in the motorbike or sidecar, each seat offers its own experience. With so much detail to see during your journey, there's something new that will catch your eye on every ride. Also, don't forget to take a night ride. This was my favorite nighttime experience at the Universal Orlando Resort. Number 7, Top Thrill Dragster, located at Cedar Point, opened in 2003. Sometimes it feels like this roller coaster shouldn't exist. Top Thrill Dragster pushed the boundaries of what a roller coaster could do in both height and speed. Sure, there are now roller coasters that are faster and one that's taller, but Top Thrill Dragster set the precedent. The ride is only 20 seconds long, but in that short period of time, riders will accelerate up to 120 miles per hour in 4 seconds, climb 420 feet in the air, and immediately nosedive 400 feet through a 270-degree vertical spiral. Currently, Top Thrill Dragster is sitting SPNO after a freak accident last year. Whatever the fate ends up being for Top Thrill, I will never forget my first time riding this legendary roller coaster. Number 6, Superman the Ride, located at Six Flags New England, opened in 2000. As far as I'm concerned, Superman is the best hypercoaster created by Intamin. The airtime is top-notch. Superman the Ride has both floater and ejector airtime. The third airtime hill will send you flying out of your seat. Next is the layout. Superman has airtime hills, overbanked turns, bunny hills, tunnels, basically everything that you could want in a hypercoaster. The only negative about Superman is the restraints. The giant brick bars are uncomfortable, and depending on how it hits against your body, can make for some unpleasant moments. However, if you can look past these bad restraints, you're in for one heck of a ride with Superman the Ride. Number 5, Pantheon, located at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, opened in 2022. The newest roller coaster on today's list, Pantheon, is a unique ride that has a lot of variety. This ride has airtime, ejector airtime, intensity, snappy turns, and inversions. I think for many of us enthusiasts, we were puzzled why Busch Gardens would build another shuttle launching roller coaster when they already had Tempesto, a Skyrocket 2 model roller coaster. Well, both attractions couldn't be more different. The shuttle launch on Pantheon is very unique, like it's split up into multiple parts. That speed hill in the middle of the launch is crazy, producing some insane ejector airtime. The rest of the ride is still great. I love the top hat, overbank turn, 0G winder, and 0G stall. I've only ridden Pantheon on a cold spring day, so I can only imagine how much better Pantheon could be on a hot summer day. Number 4, El Toro, located at Six Flags Great Adventure, opened in 2006. If we were to go back a couple years, El Toro would be my favorite roller coaster. First, let's talk about the positives. El Toro has some of the best airtime moments found on any roller coaster. The first drop is epic, delivering sustained ejector airtime for the entire drop. The two Camelback hills produce incredible sustained airtime, similar to the first drop but just not as intense. Finally, we have that quick pop of airtime prior to the low to the ground turnarounds. The only negative I have with El Toro is the roughness. Back in the day, El Toro used to be butter smooth, but being over 15 years old, there are a couple spots that can get a little rough. Now, the coaster has had some major track work done over the off-season, so I'm curious if the ride is running better now. Hopefully, I'll snag a couple rides later this year to find out for myself. Number 3, Stormrunner, located at Hershey Park, opened in 2004. After building the world's tallest roller coaster the year prior, Intamin was ready to try new things with their hydraulic launch coaster. Stormrunner was the answer, creating a unique layout that goes along with the exciting launch. Instead of a simple out-and-back layout, Stormrunner twists through Hershey Park, interacting with multiple attractions. Stormrunner is also the first hydraulic launch coaster to feature inversions. All of the inversions on this ride are fun, especially the flying snake dive. Stormrunner is a non-stop action-filled ride that I just can't get enough of. Number 2, Maverick, located at Cedar Point, opened in 2007. The introduction to the Blitz coaster, Maverick was a turning point for Intamin Amusement Rides, proving that a roller coaster can be amazing without pushing the boundaries of height and speed. For the most part, Maverick stays low to the ground, flying through various elements at high speeds. Similar to what I said about Pantheon, Maverick has a lot of variety. There are great moments of airtime, snappy transitions, and positive Gs. Some of my favorite moments include the beyond vertical drop, airtime hill, second launch, and crazy overbank turns at the end of the ride. Regardless of where you are seated, Maverick will deliver an unforgettable ride experience. Before I get to my favorite roller coaster by Intamin Amusement Rides, here are a few honorable mentions. As I said earlier, ranking these attractions was tough, and basically any coaster mentioned in today's video is a winner. Number 1, Velocicoaster, located at Universal Studios Islands of Adventure, opened in 2021. To be honest, prior to my first ride on Velocicoaster, I wasn't expecting to fall in love with this ride, but yet here we are with me singing its praises. Velocicoaster is an excellent roller coaster. The theming is great. As a fan of Jurassic Park, how could you go wrong with this theming? The layout is well-paced, fun, and full of variety. Intamin found a way to turn a boring Immelman and dive loop into some of my favorite inversions. The Mosasaurus roll is a work of art. I've always enjoyed a good 0G roll, but this element takes it to the next level with that upside-down airtime. Riding this roller coaster at night also brings on more elements with the neat lighting package that Velocicoaster offers. From the moment I entered the queue, right through to me getting off the ride, I'm having a good time. That's a feat that I can't say about any other roller coaster. Yes, you heard that right, I actually do enjoy walking through the queue. There's always something going on, and just watching this roller coaster in action is just so exciting. Well, that's going to do it for my favorite roller coasters by Intamin Amusement Rides. Did you like the list, or did I snub your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button and subscribe. That way you won't miss out on more great content brought to you by Extreme Thrills.